Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Divine Love Tarot with Stephanie Lucia. Today's pick a card reading is a powerful one. We are going to be diving deep into the heart of your future spouse and what they secretly long for in this connection. What part of their soul is aching to be met by you? This is more than just romance. This is going to be about devotion, healing, and the soul contract you're both destined to fulfill together. So please take a deep breath, center yourself, and let your intuition guide you to one of these three symbols. For pile 1, we have the rose quartz heart. For pile 2, we have the golden key. For pile 3, we have the ring. The timestamps are below, and as always, trust your heart when choosing. Again, if you need to take a minute to pause the video to decide on which pile is calling to you, and I will see you at your reading. Welcome, pile 1, to your reading. Okay, I already have your cards all pulled out. We have the 9 of Wands. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Swords. The Knight of Swords. We have the 3 of Swords. And we have Death. So you have a lot of air element here. And I pulled 2 oracle cards. We have True Love with a message of a deep and enduring connection going beyond superficial attraction. And the second one is Imperfections. With love is a beautiful mess. Embrace its imperfections. Okay, so for pile 1, card 1, we're going to be going into what your future spouse, what their secret feelings are here, what they secretly long for in a partner, and they might not share this energy or these feelings with other people, but this is what they're secretly hold in their heart. And we got the 9 of Wands with this card. So when I see the 9 of Wands, I see somebody, they're standing there. I always look at this as a card of like someone almost at the end of the race. They're almost at that end, and the energy here is don't give up. This is the energy of like resilience, of like also putting up healthy boundaries, of determination. This person has been through things, right? And this person is almost at that finish line. So that's the energy that I'm getting here. And what your future spouse with this card in this position here, what their secret longing is they long for someone. They embody this energy, but they also long for someone that also embodies this resilience. Okay, someone that won't give up when things get hard. They don't it's not like they are expecting their future spouse or you to be going through any struggles or anything, but what they don't want is somebody to basically give up if there's like some kind of like disagreement or things like that. They don't expect, again, what I'm saying is they don't expect a life of constant struggle, but they deeply value emotional endurance and loyalty. They really, really long for somebody that's going to be loyal, because this person is very deeply loyal as well. They've gone through some personal battles, so they do secretly long for a partner who will stand beside them through like storms, trials, tribulations. Again, it's not like this person is going through like hardships or anything, but they do want like a partner. They want a partner. They will stand by you through thick and thin, and they want that same loyalty from their partner as well. Okay. So yeah, they secretly long for a partner who not only stands beside them, but through the storms, who also sees and appreciates their strength as well. How they've, how far they've gone. They feel like, they want somebody that, they're going to appreciate your energy. And we're going to be going into that with later on in some of the other cards, what they're going to be really deeply appreciating from you. And they definitely, I feel like this person is very proud of how far they've come, and they want their partner to be standing proud with them, is basically what I'm trying to say. As I feel like they're going to feel very, very proud standing next to you. They like want you on their arm. They feel like pride there, you know. They see the beauty in you, and the inner light in you, and they are proud to hold you on their arm, is the energy that I'm getting here. Okay, because this person has kind of like a warrior energy too. So again, this is like that emotional grit. This is a kind of soul who's been through the fire, but they keep rising, right? They've worked really hard for all the accomplishments that they have. They worked hard for that, right? So yeah, your future spouse like secretly longs for, like a witness to their strength. Not someone to fix them or carry their burdens, but someone who respects that resilience and also willing to walk beside them. And they want, they think of their future marriage, their relationship, as a safe haven, because they want, like, like as always, whenever you go out in the world and to work or whatever things that we all have to deal with, you want to come home to a safe haven, basically, is what I'm saying. Again, a partner who won't retreat when when things go up and down, because that's life, basically. We all have ups and downs, and they just want somebody to stand next to them, right? And we're going to go into some other cards that kind of goes a little deeper into why this person feels this way. They want to have strength and unity, is what I'm saying here. So this is what they secretly long for in this relationship. Okay, so going into the next energy of what they are going to be seeing in you, we got the Seven of Pentacles. So it's very interesting that we got this card, because how we were discussing before, what they're secretly longing is that resilience, determination, that loyalty, right? And what they see in you, this is what they're going to be seeing in you. And you got the Seven of Pentacles. So to me, as you can see the card, this person's like kind of staring down at this flower bush, I guess it is. They planted these seeds. They're waiting on this harvest, right? But it's not yet ripened yet. It's not ripe. It's not ready for harvest yet. So that's the energy here. This person has planted the seeds. They put in the work, and now they're just waiting patiently for their harvest. They need to wait a little bit. So that's the energy that kind of you are going to be embodying, that this person is going to be seeing in you. This is what they're going to really deeply appreciate about you: your patience, your work ethic, like your ability to invest time, work at things. You put in the energy into what you really truly care about, right? Again, you're planting seeds with intention. Like, you're very intentional with everything that you do. Very nurturing energy also. You also nurture your dreams. Like, you work hard, like you have ambitions, you have goals, and you work at it diligently, and they really, really appreciate that. And you are going to be taking this energy into your relationship also, and that's what they are going to be loving about you also. Again, you nurture your dreams, and you wait for the harvest. You don't rush things. That's the energy here. So your future spouse sees in you basically someone that does not give up. And that's basically this energy stemming from that Nine of Wands energy. You don't give up. You work hard at stuff. You put in the work. You put in the energy. And you wait, and you know that things take time, right? That's the energy here. You're consistent. You're thoughtful. You're a dedicated energy, is what I'm saying too. And you're devoted, and this is what they're going to like deeply admire and value about you, because this is what they're secretly want and really appreciate in a relationship. And I feel like maybe this person did not have this, and that's why and with that Nine of Wands energy that I was talking about before, they really want somebody that will, like, stick through, again, nothing, life is not perfect, things are not perfect, everybody has ups and downs, and just, they will stick with you through thick and thin. And again, it's not like I'm telling you to live in a hovel or anything like that. Where that's not what I'm saying. That's not like this person's going through I don't know, bankruptcy, or I'm just saying that everybody's life is different. Everybody has different ups and downs, and as couples, as in a relationship, it goes for the same thing with friendships also. There's ups and downs in friendships, right? So it's just, each party has to put in energy into a relationship to make it work. If one person's only doing the work, it's never going to work. And that's basically what I'm trying to say. Not that I'm trying to with this reading to have you guys getting into a relationship where it's going to be nothing but hardship. That's not what I'm saying at all. So again, they are admiring your devotion, how you value things, also the energy you put things into things, like you take your time, you like your appreciation for things. Also, you have that kind of yeah. And maybe some of you might actually like going outside and doing gardening, things like that. Maybe that's just a specific energy for some of you. But again, they'll see in you someone that, for you, love is not fleeting. For you, love is real. For you, love is devotion. For you, love is like you're in it to win it, basically. You're in it for the long haul. Like, you want something deep, right? And so do they. Okay. Again, yeah, you're not the kind of person who just wants like a reward. You honor the process. You work through that whole process. Your patience, it's like healing to them in a way. Maybe some of you like to cook too. Like, because as I'm looking at this person gardening here, you put your energy into things, and like your beauty into things, and and that's how you show your love in a way too. So maybe some of you might like to cook and maybe some of you like to garden. But this is like the energy of your devotion is like what they've always dreamed about in a way. I think that's very beautiful. That's a beautiful energy. Again, you're someone that stays the course. You don't harvest, you don't pluck the flower before it's ready, it's bloomed, is basically the energy here. Okay. So the next card, we got Eight of Swords, which is interesting too, because this is in this position is like, I asked for this spread, what they want to build with you, and we got the Eight of Swords. And it is the Eight of Swords. Basically, she's sitting there bound up, tied up, and if you look at the card, and there's swords all around her. And this is a card of this person in this picture. She's very afraid. She feels trapped. She feels like maybe even isolated, like she can't get out, or she can't find her way out of this problem. So what does this mean in this? It's very interesting that we got this card. So this is all about, like, to me, it's like limiting beliefs, right? I feel like they want like a partner in crime, like you guys working together for things. And it's like they want you both, no matter what happens, to be able to break through any of those limiting beliefs together. It's like they envision your relationship to be like liberating, like both of you, like freedom. Like, I even see this person wants to travel with you too, because this is the energy that they don't want to feel restricted. They want to feel like they're like, and when I'm saying freedom, it's not like they want an open relationship. That's not what I mean at all. They want to travel with you. They want to live life with you, right? They want to also, again, this is just stemming from the the Nine of Wands energy here, and even the Seven of Pentacles energy, that that resilience energy, that determination energy here. Whatever life throws at both of you, that you can break through all of it, right? Yeah, they dream of building something that defies restriction. Again, a freedom. This person wants to be free with you, for you both to be yourselves, your true selves with each other. Because I feel like maybe this person felt restricted in other relationships in the past, where maybe they weren't able to be like, they had to quiet part of themselves to make the other person happy. And I think everybody's been there at some point in their lives, you know. Okay, so yeah, together they want with you to break through any fear, insecurities, right? Yeah, and I definitely see this person wanting to travel with you, and just, yeah, again, anything that life throws at you, this person wants to be able to break through it, right? They want both of you to be, they want to be themselves with you. They want you to be yourself with them. They want laughter. They want love. They want happiness, freedom, right? They want a beautiful home with you also. Okay, and that's interesting because with the Knight of Swords, the next card that we got, it says going into kind of their fears about what scares them about getting close. And this Knight of Swords is interesting because this person, again, this spread had a lot of swords, a lot of air energy here. So this person's very intellectual. This person, they speak what they think. And sometimes maybe some people might take that the wrong way, but this person, if they want something, they go for it, and they're very direct about it too. Very masculine energy here. And so I guess what they fear sometimes, maybe they can be a bit intense sometimes, and that might like overwhelm people maybe. They definitely, like, I feel like this person, like, when they want something, they rush towards that, and they are focused, very focused energy. And they might have this dynamic with their work also, and with their, work outside of the relationship, like business or whatever they do for to make a living. Very, 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 this person's very direct. But I will say this, when you do meet, this person will not be shy about letting you know how they feel at all. They're going to be very direct, and then maybe they fear that you might feel like they're coming on too strong, maybe. Yeah, and I feel like also with that the card here, but we got before with the Eight of Swords, how I was talking about how they want this relationship for both of you to be free, like travel, and just to be themselves. Also, I feel like maybe this person had to, because this person is very, very, they very direct with their approaches with things. Maybe they had to dim themselves in the past, right? But yeah, their mind goes super fast. They're always thinking. Again, their heart knows what they want, and it's, again, very intense. And I feel like this person has been burned before, because they definitely let their heart and their feelings be known, and maybe somebody took advantage of that, right? So maybe that they fear that, let's say you go on like the first initial dates, but they're really, really feeling so attracted to you, and if they tell you right away, they're like, oh, she's gonna think that I'm like it's too much, it's so soon. But they feel like maybe that's like something that's kind of holds them back a little bit, just to go in deeper a little bit into their psyche, which I find it very, very interesting. It's so interesting how all these cards kind of just like correlate with each other. But very also, even though this is not like a fire card, this is like more of an air card, they are definitely very passionate, right? Yeah, maybe they can be a little blunt sometimes, but I like this energy though. They definitely will let you know. You're not going to have any doubt in your mind about how they feel. Okay, and so we're going into the next card, which is the Three of Swords, and how they are preparing for your relationship to be with you. And the Three of Swords is interesting, and again, all these cards are really making sense. They're all connecting in a way, because the Nine of Wands, some they respect and long for loyalty and that determination, resilience, right? Because this Three of Swords can talk about a possible betrayal or separation, maybe, right? This person can be healing from heartbreak. I do feel this person possibly, again, with that Knight of Swords energy, where they were, this fear of them having to dim themselves, right? Maybe they let, they did let their heart out, and it was betrayed, right? So they are healing, right? So they're healing from this because they don't want to carry this into their next relationship. So they're definitely going through some healing phases right now. They want longevity in their relationship. They want longevity in their marriage. Again, even though there's going to be disagreements, they want, everything to be worked out. And we're going to be getting into that next with the Death card too. But yeah, this person, so they're in the process of healing. They want to be prepared. They want to make sure, again, when I always say, like, when we heal from things, you can forgive. You don't have to forget, but you don't have to carry that into the next phase of your life, right? You can let that go, because it's like carrying poison, right? When we're holding on to resentment and anger, right? So this person's going through a healing, but it's like, I don't see it, because I'm seeing the Death card here, and this person's definitely, they're definitely putting in the work. So they're not going to be bringing any of this baggage into a relationship, especially when they meet you, right? They're learning to trust again, right? So the Death card, so this is interesting, because I asked for this card how they're going to express their love, and we got the Death card. So the Death card is all about transformation, right? Being able to end cycles again, and this is just stemming also, this is really just confirming that Three of Swords energy. They are definitely putting in that shadow work, that inner work, that maybe they went through that dark night of the soul, but they're putting an end to that. They're closing that chapter. They're letting go of that past self. Maybe that guarded, wounded version of themselves are letting that go, because they know that they cannot carry that in. Why are you gonna basically make your future person, your future spouse, suffer for the mistakes of somebody else, basically, is what I'm saying. With this Death card, they want to start a brand new life with you. Again, I'm definitely seeing travel. This person, like, wants freedom with you. They want you both to enjoy life. They want, like, a new chapter. This person might even want to move to a new area in the world with you. Building a new home, maybe, right? I get like Phoenix rising energy here. Again, like cycles ending, cycles beginning, and they want to start this new future with you. Again, this card is all about transformation too. So they want to eat, again, with that the Eight of Swords card before, how they want to break through limiting beliefs. They want to evolve as a couple with you. Yeah, like growing with you, shedding old skins, moving, having new chapters, growing together. They might want, this person might might move, like want to move to different, you might, again, when I was talking about the traveling card with the traveling energy with that Knight of Swords, this person you might end up living in different places of the world with this person. They like to change. They want freedom with you. I mean, I think that's super amazing. Imagine they're telling you, like, quit your job and just travel with me. Oh my God, amazing. So just to go into your oracle cards here, we got the True Love card. a deep, enduring connection, right? This is how they want this relationship, a deep, enduring connection going beyond superficial attraction. They want deepness, they want depth, they want you both to evolve as a couple, to grow as a couple, to go through, break through obstacles, challenges together. Like power couple energy is what I'm getting here. And then with the imperfections card, love is a beautiful mess. Embrace its imperfections. Again, this is energy of this person just wants to have the partner that understands that there are going to be ups and downs in any situation. You know, again, life is like that, and they just want somebody, like a life partner, to go through that with them and walk through that with them, because they will be walking through that with you. I feel like this reading was really beautiful. Again, everybody goes through different cycles in their life, but this person's definitely putting in the work. I see for both of you travel. I see breaking through barriers, freedom, right? Growing together, seeing different parts of the world together. Deep affection, true love. You're both going to be very, very deeply in love with each other. Okay, pile one. This is your reading. I hope all of you enjoyed it. And yeah, let me know in the comments how it resonated for you or how you feel about it. And I will see all of you soon. Okay, bye. Welcome, pile two. You picked the key. So let's get right into your reading. All right, I have your cards pulled out already. For card one, we got the Queen of Cups. Card two, we have the Nine of Cups. We have the Moon, the High Priestess, the Six of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. And I also pulled two of my Love Oracle cards, and we got the card of Adventure. With Seek Adventure together, it adds excitement to your journey. And we got the card of Friendship. With this connection is based on friendship, it may never develop into romance. Sorry. We're going to get into that one because it hasn't actually, it's confirming a message that is key in this reading. So we're going into the first card, the Queen of Cups. So this is representing what this person is secretly longing for in their partner. This is a secret. This is a feelings that they hide deep inside. They may not share this with everyone. Okay, and this is what's like, basically they kind of, in a way, I picture this person like, or when you kind of think about your divine counterpart, the divine union that everybody wants, you have these secret feelings maybe that you don't share with everyone, right? What is it that you're yearning for from this person, right? So you got the Queen of Cups. So this is the divine, feminine, beautiful, soft energy, right? An emotionally mature woman or man, whoever, this reading is for everyone. This person is receptive to romance, right? This person secretly, deeply longs for like a soft, nurturing energy, that divine, feminine, beautiful presence, because it matches their divine, masculine, go-getter type of energy. Again, they want something soft, someone soft, nurturing, emotionally wise, receptive to their advances, and obviously not in a creepy way. Just, when they are going for, because if you can see in the cards, we got the Knight of Swords there, which we will get into later. This person is very, very, very truthful with their emotions. They're very honest with their feelings, and what they want, they go for, and they're definitely not going to be shy about their feelings or their intentions. So they would love to have somebody that is receptive to that, right? Okay. They crave a connection here where their romantic gestures again are received, that receptive, nurturing, divine feminine energy, because the feminine is a balanced feminine, is very receptive and nurturing, and again the masculine goes forward, as an initiator, right, of the energy. So yeah, that's what they dream about. And also they have a very protective energy about them, so they just want to like cover your soft energy with their protective fire, right? They, again, emotionally expressive. This person is definitely honest with their feelings, so they don't want somebody to fear that openness, that passion, those romantic invitations and gestures. They want somebody that welcomes that energy, right? Obviously, if you're attracted, so again, they're very protective at heart, and they dream of this partner who feels safe in their presence. They really love that balanced masculine and balanced divine feminine energy. They want these two energies to complement each other, right? And again, I feel like when they see that divine feminine energy, it pulls that divine masculine energy out of them and inspires them to be in their divine masculine protective energy. Right? So they want to be in love. That's the message. I feel like they just fantasize of being in love and just having that romantic connection, just having just being together. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. They just imagine being with their partner and having that romantic connection. Right? So we're going into the Nine of Cups now, which is I love this card because this is what they are going to see in your energy. And the Nine of Cups, I just see this, you can see the card, the man is holding up the cup and he has all the other cups. He has a big smile on his face. This is the wish fulfillment card, right? The Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment, happiness, appreciation of life, gratefulness energy, loving life, loving things, just excitement, adventure. And it's funny that we got adventure and I put the adventure card right underneath that because I feel like that's what the energy that you embody, pile two. You have this appreciation for life. You want to you always have like a smile on your face. You're very a lot of you, and even if you're more on the shy side, you have this loving nature about you. That you see, a lot of you see the good in everything that's around you, and that I feel that this person's just going to fall in love with that energy in you, right? Again, so to them, you are their wish fulfilled. This is the wish fulfillment card, right? They will literally feel like they're the luckiest person in the world, being next to you, having you on their arm. They're going to feel so happy. And it's so funny because we got the Six of Wands underneath, which we will get into also. So this is what they will see in you, right? It's like this joy that you have in you, that your appreciation for life, again, your ability to savor love also, like, because they fantasize about having this divine feminine energy that is receptive to their masculine energy, and you are literally embody that. You're going to appreciate their gestures, and maybe in the past this person had people that did not appreciate it, right? And maybe took it for granted. Everybody goes through ups and downs, right? So this person, if they want somebody that appreciates that, and that just pulls more of that energy out of them. They want to do it more. They want to show that part of themselves when that person in their life is appreciating and just welcoming of all that energy too. Again, so they just see in you joy, appreciation for life, right? Your ability to savor love, because you're going to be very connected to those romantic gestures and advances. You're going to be so receptive to that, right? Saying thank you, just being in a very beautiful receptive energy, right? It's like, and you bring this aliveness to them also. It brings it, like, they feel alive, they feel happy in your presence. Like you embody this energy, but you pull it out of them also. It's like when they're around you, I also see, it's like, let's say they take you to this new place, right? And you've never been to, let's say you guys go on a trip, or maybe you just go to like a new restaurant or something, and you're just loving the food, you're loving the wine, right? And this person, maybe they've been here before, or they've been to this part of the world before. They're like experiencing it again through your eyes. It's like your excitement and your love for life brings them a new excitement and love for life, if that makes sense. Again, they admire you, how you love, not just how you love them, but the way you love life. You're passionate about life. you're passionate about people, like like you have a love for people, you have a love for animals. So like, again, however this resonates, right? And they feel like love also for that, you like inspire them, right? Your energy is like magnetic to them. Like you make them feel emotionally rich and fulfilled, right? Again, it's like you're a wish fulfilled to them. In you, they see everything they've hoped for, what they've secretly dreamed about at night. Like when they imagine being in this romantic union, they see it in you. Okay, so I think that's beautiful. And so let's go into the next card, which is the moon. And this is interesting, this position, because this is where I was asking spirit, like, what does this person want to build with you, right? So we got the moon card. So the moon can talk about sometimes subconscious fears, hidden secrets, things that are like an illusion, right? So it can be like sometimes, it's it could speak about limiting beliefs also, like, just like things that are in the secrets in the dark, right? But also when I look at the moon card, I get the seductive energy also. I always look, when I look at the moon card, like, I feel like the masculine is the sun, the moon is the feminine. Right? So what I'm getting with this, with it again, because the moon is all about illusions, but also very a deep card. So what I'm getting with this, what they want to build with you, is something that is super solid, very deep. They want to have and it's so crazy because we did get the friendship card, right? And that's why I was saying I was going to get into it, because you know how it like I don't always usually like read everything that's on the oracle card. I kind of go by intuition. So even though it says it may not develop into romance, if you see that oracle card, that's not what I'm getting. This friendship card, I feel like this friendship card is just confirming the moon card, because they want something that's deep. They want to have a friendship with you. They want to have a deep connection, a deep relationship with you, past romance, but deep trust and foundation with you. That's what they want. They want something deep. They don't want illusions. They want everything out in the open, right? Soul level connection. They want something emotionally deep, right? And again, any relationship will go through its ups and downs. So like when I talk about doing shadow work, like going through, like you guys really just knowing each other, right? Knowing the good and the bad from each other, right? And helping each other work through that, right? Again, the moon can symbolize illusion and fear, but they want to build this foundation. They want to build this relationship on trust and clarity, right? They don't want illusions. And it's crazy because the next card is the High Priestess, so we'll be going into that. But again, with the moon card, they want a bond that there is nothing hidden. Everything is out in the open. Everything is again, that friendship, that deep friendship they want with you. And they, again, like, they want to navigate the world with you. They want to go through any unknown things with you as their partner. Again, they want they want to have this space, this safe, strong foundation space with you, where everything, you guys are super deep, but also there's a transparency, like a sacredness. They want this sacred union with you. So it's so crazy because with the next card, the High Priestess, is I asked what is scaring them about getting close, or like what is like these maybe like subconscious fears maybe that come up, right? And again, what I was saying before, when what they desire in this relationship, or they desire what they maybe things that they don't tell other people. And we got the Queen of Cups. They want that receptive, loving, nurturing energy, right? And we will get into also the Knight of Swords also, because they're bringing that energy into this union also. I feel like with this High Priestess, maybe I feel like this person is very honest with their emotions. They kind of wear their feelings, maybe not like it's not like they're very, very emotional, like it's not like this person's crying. That's not what I mean, but they're definitely direct with their emotions, and they don't hide their emotions. And what I feel like they fear is that somebody that is not going is I feel like this fear that they have stems from something that happened in the past where they did hold their emotions, or they let their feelings be known. They were very transparent with their intentions, and maybe the other person in this union that they had in the past, they were deceptive. They hid things, they kept secrets, right? So this is what they subtly don't want, right? What scares them about kind of holding their feelings out and letting themselves be transparent with you is that there's going to be distance or a mystery, or there's going to be secrets. So that's what they secretly, so that's why we got the moon card, right? With the what they want to build with you. They want something honest, they want something sacred, they want a friendship with you, they want transparency, they want deepness, soul friendship, soul connection, right? They don't want secrets. And I feel like this person had to deal with that in the past, possibly, where there were secrets, there were things that were kept from them. And that kind of like, that kind of hurt them, because this person was always open with their feelings. They were always open with their intentions, and maybe that partner. And again, this person wants that nurturing, receptive energy, because they are definitely in that masculine, divine masculine energy. So when they were transparent with their feelings, this other person might have been a little bit elusive, right? So again, they do admire like their partner, to be, obviously you can, each of you have your privacy, right? They don't want to be locked out, and they don't want to have like secrets. That's what I mean. Like things that are going to affect the relationship is what I mean also. Obviously, everybody has, I feel like a healthy relationship, each partner should have their own lives. Each person's doing their own thing, have their own hobbies. Obviously, you're in a connection, you do things together, but it's healthy also to have your own lives and do your own things too, that, so you're not crowding each other. But when it's too much on the other end of the spectrum, that's not great either. So yeah, so again, they may have experienced relationships where things were hidden, emotions were kept, there were things that were not out in the open. And again, they don't want that with you. They want transparency. They want that intimacy. They want that sacred space, and they obviously are going to respect, each of you having your own things, but they want that divine friendship also, that connection also. So we're going to the next one, which is, I love this because we got the Six of Wands, how they're preparing for you in this union. So they're definitely working on themselves. The Six of Wands, this card is the card of recognition. You can see the guy on the horse, and everybody, the crowd is around him. They're all congratulating him. They're telling him he did an amazing job. So he's like flying high. He's super proud of his accomplishments. So this person is definitely working on themselves. They're building themselves. I could see them in the gym working out, making their body strong and healthy. They're mentally, improving themselves, reading every day, learning new skills, spiritually, they're trying to improve themselves in every different facet in their life to prepare for this, because they're even like maybe preparing their home, getting their nest egg ready, because they are trying to prepare for this union. They want to have preparation, and they also want their partner, they want you to be proud to be on their arm also, that they're, wow, look at my man, look at my husband, look at this person, they built all this, they want you to be proud also. So they're definitely actively working on themselves, again, mind, body, spirit. Again, maybe upgrading their home, they're getting their finances in order and tip-top shape, their appearance is up, top notch, very handsome, very attractive person, and they're also very, very they know that they're very attractive, and they take pride in this also. Again, they want to look good for you, they want to shine for you, right? Again, this person wants to walk beside you with pride. They want to be seen. They want to be celebrated by you. So, and again, they want you to feel proud of being next to them, right? They want to be worthy of your love is another message here too. So as we're going forward, with the Knight of Swords, this is what I love, because there's definitely that divine masculine energy here with this Knight of Swords. The knights are always moving, they're fast moving energy, and the Knight of Swords is one of the fastest. The Knight of Wands is actually faster, but it's very fast moving energy, like they go-getter, you know, letting their feelings be known, their intentions are known. They go for what they want, right? They're definitely not going to play any games. No hiding intentions here. They are going to be direct and clear and passionate with pursuing you, and you will not wonder if this person is into you at all. That's for sure. Um, and even what I was getting when I was pulling these cards, I was literally getting this intuitive like nudge that this person is going to, and I don't like to say this because people get the wrong message from this when I say this, like, oh, it's love bombing. But this person is gonna, it's different though, because this person's going to be wearing their emotions, like, or not emotions, but their thoughts and intentions on their sleeve to let you know. But it's not love bombing. It's because they don't want to waste time. And they're very direct. They're like, no wasting time. We like each other. Let's get this going. And even they might even want to introduce you to their family very quickly also, which I find it very, because they're like, when they find the person that they know is right for them, it will be complementing their life. They're not into wasting time. They're like, let's get this, let's start our lives together. That's the feeling that I'm getting from this when I'm looking at this Knight of Swords here, right? They want to make things official very quickly. Again, it's not rushing and it's not love bombing, but this person, they don't see the point in hesitating and just dating for years before you get engaged. They're not into that whole thing at all. Again, they don't like to hide things, right? Again, there's going to be a lot of momentum with this love. They're going to be very honest, very vocal. There's no filter with them at all. Not at all. So just to get into your oracle cards, again, adventure here. Seek adventure together. It adds excitement to your journey. They again, this is very, like, there's a lot of energy with this relationship. They even might want to travel a lot with you. Again, like I was kind of talking about traveling earlier a little bit, but they want to there's like a excitement, a lot of energy with this. It's like you're both seeing, if you can see the girl standing on that like mountaintop, she's looking at the other mountain, she's looking at that beautiful view. They want to like experience life together with you. Like, again, shared experiences. They might be, and that's why when we were talking about that Nine of Cups, how you embody that appreciation and joy for life, they're going to be seeing life through your eyes also, and that's going to be making them feel excited and love, and like in love with life again, being by your side. I think that's so beautiful. Again, they want love that feels alive. This is going to be very, very romantic and passionate energy here. Yeah, trying new things together, living like, you guys are going to have your normal everyday things, but they're going to want to try new things with you. Just, I feel like this is very exciting energy. They want to grow with you. They want to experience life with you. And when we were talking about the friendship card, again, as it's saying on the oracle card, this connection is based on friendship. It may not develop into romance. I don't think this is technically, I feel like the friendship is definitely confirming the other messages, but not the part where it may not develop into romance. But what it is saying, and what I do feel that this card is confirming, is that this is going to be a deep connection. There will be passion, there will be love, there will be romance, but there's also going to be deeply embedded in the strong roots, right? They are going to want a strong emotional foundation. Again, they want that transparency. They not only do they want to have like that romance and passion and everything, but they want to enjoy life with you. They want to have like a partner with, a soul partner, best friends and lovers, right? They want to laugh. They want to support you. They want you to support them. Soul level. A love story, but a deep partnership also. So just to go over again, yeah, this is somebody here that wants transparency. They want devotion. They are going to be devoted to you. They want emotional depth. All right, it's like a celebration with you. Like, they love your energy. They enjoy being around you. You make them happy. You're like a wish fulfilled for them, and they are preparing for this union. 100%. right? Pile 2, you picked the ring card. This is your messages. I hope all of you enjoyed and this resonated for all of you. Let me know in the comment section, okay? And I will see all of you soon. Bye. Welcome, Pile 3, to your reading. You picked the ring, so let's get right into it. I have your cards pulled out. We have the Hierophant, the Ace of Wands, the Magician, Eight of Wands, Four of Swords, and King of Pentacles. And I pulled 2 of my Oracle, Love Oracle, Romance and Love Oracle cards. We got Twin Flame with the message of trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. And we got the card of secrets. Something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being truthful. And we're going to go into, these cards also, as you're going to kind of support a lot of the messages in this reading and just, complement, add a little bit. Okay. So we're going into the first one. So we got the Hierophant, right? So what this person, your future spouse, what they secretly are longing in a partner, in the relationship, when they envision their marriage, when they envision their home with their divine counterpart, this is not even something that they may even consciously admit to themselves. This could be like a subconscious longing that they have, and they definitely don't share this with people maybe also. So we got the Hierophant. So the Hierophant speaks of traditions a lot of times. In this card, there's this yoga teacher, right? Or she's teaching everybody how to meditate. So I'm getting a lot of spiritual energy from this card too. So this person, definitely what they seek in their partner is someone, and we're going to get into the whole tradition part too, because that could resonate with a lot of different of you, many of you. Why am I speaking like this? Sorry. So this can resonate differently with everybody. So this person could, like, for example, this could be a person is very spiritual and they like to do yoga, for example, or maybe they like to meditate. Maybe this person is spiritual because they're involved in religion. So again, all of it, depending on, each scenario. So what I'm getting here is definitely that someone that wants to grow spiritually, evolve. This person is very, very spiritual person, right? And so they want their partner to hold those same views, those viewpoints, because again, talking about tradition, this person really envisions their home life, their family life, that like in those traditional roles, right? So this is a very, for example, very masculine protective energy, and they want to provide and protect. They want to have a home. They want to have their counterpart in the home, like nurturing, and not to like and when I say this, is not to like where someone has to submit to them, but they want those roles, right? They want to be able to provide everything for you. So maybe, let's say in the future you two do have children, they want to be able to provide a situation, a sanctuary for their family, for their children to thrive and grow, and their counterpart, their wife, their partner, to be in that home, to be able to have the freedom to be able to stay there and nurture those children and grow that family and have that beautiful sacred sanctuary at home. And they want to be able to provide that for them if that's what you want. So again, when I speak about tradition, okay, they again, this is like something sacred that they long for. They want traditional, like a traditional, maybe this person grew up traditional too, and they had parents that were in those traditional roles, right? Okay, so again, they envision this relationship where they step into that role of provider, protector, right? Someone who leads, like they love you, they love their family, they want a loving home, but they want to offer you stability, right? And for some, this could reflect, like, again, a desire for more traditional dynamic, again, right? And perhaps, again, wanting a partner who nurtures the home and the family, and then where they provide materially, where this future spouse of yours provides materially and spiritually. They're like the support and you are the nurturer, right? So and they crave like that structure, right? This person may not, like, for example, they may have grown up in a certain type of structure, in their youth, where they don't want, for example, just giving an example, they don't see their children, their future children, being in daycare or being cared for by other people. They want them, their children to thrive in a home, in a safe sanctuary, right? Where they trust and know that the environment is safe for them. Okay, so they want this structure, but again, this is a very spiritual card also. So they want that spiritual connection, alignment with you, right? Again, so you both are holding these similar views. So again, so let's say this person is very, very, they like to meditate. They're very disciplined with this. They would love for their partner to hold these same types of views also, right? Again, so they want to share values. So they, when they envision this future partnership, this is what they secretly long for in their partner, right? They want shared values, you shared beliefs, right? And you sharing the same views on how to grow your family and how to grow into the future. Yeah, they want to learn with you, they want to evolve with you. Again, they want deep roots for this family, right? Shared faith or philosophy. Okay, so let's go into the Ace of Wands. So this one I love because this is what they're going to see in you. And let me tell you, this is a very, very, very passionate energy here. There's a lot of attraction here, right? This person, they as soon as they see you, they're going to feel spark. There's instant attraction and passion and fire, right? Again, instant attraction. And then it's like you're with this Ace of Wands, you can see that card there. There's like a little bonfire there, and then like the sword is up in the air and the smoke. There's a book, there's a map, there's a art easel, there's music notes, there's a plant, like a little branch with leaves, right? So this is just like inspired, this inspiration, ideas, right? New energy. So this is you are going to spark something within them. Excuse me. You ignite something inside them, again, feels like raw, passionate, right? There's going to be a very physical, there's going to be a deep physical attraction between the both of you. All right. There's a lot of like energy with this, right? And I feel like when they meet you, it's also like you're going to ignite this excitement in them also. It's like they can't wait to start their new life with you. It's like they see their a new life with you. They see a new beginning with you, right? And again, and it's just like inspires them to like want to have this home life with you. They want to have this union with you. They want to start their life with you, right? And then it's like you fill them with purpose, you fill them with excitement, right? So if they were going through some kind of stagnant part of their life, you are going to like light the fire for them, right? Like again, there's like a awakening here, a lot of physical chemistry, let me tell you. All right, a lot of chemistry here. They will let you know how they feel, 100,000%. So going into the next card, the Magician, I wanted to ask Spirit, like, what does this person want to build with you? And you got the Magician card, which I find so amazing because again, you see the Magician there. He's manifesting, he's imagining, he's visualizing what he wants to manifest into the physical, right? He has the swords, he has, which is the air element. He has a wand, which is a fire element. He has the cups, which is the water element. And he has what's the other word? The pentacles, which is the earth element. He has all the elements. He has everything he needs to manifest everything in this physical domain, right? And so together with this card here in this position, this person wants and believes that you will be able to build anything together. That you together will be able to create anything together. And also that creative energy, this person definitely wants to have children with you. Again, they want that traditional, they want that union, they want family. 100,000% they want family, especially with that King of Pentacles here also. They want they want to provide you abundance. They want to have abundance in their life, right? This person's definitely, if they're not doing this, I definitely think they're already preparing for this, but they see in their life and their life with you abundance, purpose, magic, spiritual, like magic here. This person's very, very spiritual, right? They want that, to have that, again, with the cups energy, they want to have that emotional fulfillment with you. With the earth energy, they want to have financial security with you. With the swords, the air, they want to have intellectual stimulation. They want to have great talks with you. They want to have a deep connection with you. And then the fire energy, they want to have passion, physical attraction, and they see this in you, right? And then again, you bring out in them like this confidence. Also, you like inspire them to manifest their dreams. And they, again, this person's very, very traditional. They will not ever see you without or lacking. Never, ever. They want you to make sure that you have everything you need to thrive also, and you to be happy. That your happiness is very important to them also. They will not feel fulfilled if they know that you are not happy, or they know that their children are not happy, or the home is not happy. You know what I mean? They want to have a life with you, a beautiful life with you, right? Where both the whole family is flourishing here. That's what they envision. All right. So we're going into the Eight of Wands here. And this is interesting because I asked Spirit, well, like maybe what kind of subconscious fears this person might have, just so like we're getting really into the nitty gritty of this person and like what their deep fears are, like the inner psyche. And we got the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is that very fast moving energy. It's like one of the like very fast moving energy, like things just like one thing after the other. So, but with this, there can be like a chaotic energy with this. So what they might fear is that so they want tradition, they want this happy home life, but what they're afraid of is that, because they're, again, with this Ace of Wands here, what they're feeling when they see you is that deep connection. They're afraid that it might go too fast and like it might spiral out, like when things just, and again, it's not that this person is going to be love bombing, but you know how like when things just start going too fast and it kind of like fizzles out, they don't want that. So they want to build a nice strong foundation, but they're afraid that that because this can happen sometimes. So okay, so they fear, one second. So yeah, they fear that, this could have the potential to maybe spiral out too fast. Like that instant spark, that fire could burn too bright and too fast and then burn out kind of. That's what they, for some reason, they subconsciously fear this. And also they subconsciously might fear like instability or chaos, because that Eight of Wands, again, very fast moving energy. But if you can see the card there's that tornado is going on, and like the wands are kind of spiraling out. So that it's fast moving energy, but sometimes you want that to be balanced, right? They want to have that passion, they want that chemistry, but they want to be grounded also. They want it to be grounded, right? Again, and these fears always kind of stem from past situations that people go through. So maybe this happened to this person in the past where it was just like, one of those like whirlwinds, and literally the tornado, the whirlwind romances, and then it just kind of spiraled out, right? Or maybe there was a lot of drama in their past relationships and they don't want that. So yeah, again, all these fears, subconscious fears that can stem from past experiences, something that went really fast and then ended just as suddenly. So that's what they secretly kind of like fear. So I feel like this person definitely, again, especially with the Magician energy and that Hierophant energy, this person has learned to like they need to be grounded. And we'll go into the Four of Swords also, because that kind of, I feel like that's connected also here. But yeah, so they definitely think that really good communication is very important, and honesty, because this Eight of Wands here. And it's also kind of makes sense with the Secrets card. Maybe in the past right? With the secrets card, something is hidden from them, right? Something wasn't being truthful. So there was maybe, again, poor communication from their other person that was in their life, right? Something was, there was a dishonesty possibly there. So they just afraid, they don't want that to happen again, which I understand, you know? They want flow, but not without foundation, right? So I'll go into the Four of Swords. This is interesting because this is how they're kind of preparing for your union, right? So the Four of Swords, if you can see, that girl's like laying down, she's resting, right? She's meditating, maybe she's just, you know, she's like, she's in rest mode, she's in a, like, maybe even grounding mode. She's just trying to, you know, a well-deserved respite is the energy I'm getting here. And so they're definitely in a phase of reflection right now, like restoring their energy, maybe healing, definitely meditating. This person's very, like I put it underneath the Hierophant, very spiritual person. This person could be doing a lot of meditation, visualization, right? With that Magician card, this person is a manifester here. They're visualizing you. They're visualizing and trying to manifest you. They're putting they're literally visualizing what you look like, your qualities, right? Yeah, they're also, they believe in like divine timing. Like, again, with that Eight of Wands, they don't want to rush things. They want things to go with a strong foundation, tradition, right? It's like they're preparing their spiritual aspect of themselves for this. So they're in a balanced state when they meet you. They're like creating that space for this union, right? In their mind, in their home. And going into the King of Pentacles, how are they going to express themselves in this relationship? And what was I saying about the traditional energy, right? That we got the Hierophant before, and we got the Magician card, and then we got the King of Pentacles. So 100,000% this person is a traditional individual. They want to provide you resources. They want to provide a home. You can see that castle in the background. You can see the little cake that he's holding, the cow, the dog. They want stability. They want security for the love of their life. They want security for their family. They want to build a home, a secure home for you. This is very important to them. Like, they will not feel fulfilled if they cannot provide this for their person. Right? They want, again, with the Magician card, they want emotional fulfillment. They want earthly resources, like security in the earthly realm. They want mental connection, and they want that physical fire chemistry. They want all of the elements, right? So if you look at that King of Pentacles, he has that cake. He wants to be able to feed you, have food for his family, you know. He wants to have a beautiful home for you, the resources that you need. Again, it just confirms what I was speaking about before with the Hierophant and the Magician. This is definitely someone who shows their love through like providing, provision, protection, caring for their family, caring for their partner. They want to create like a sanctuary, again, what I was saying, a beautiful home, financial security, a stable future. And they take commitment super seriously. Again, this is a person that's deep into tradition. I feel like this is a very balanced, like this person's very spiritual but very balanced, so they might not show their emotions like 100%, but they definitely want to provide. When I mean by emotions, is not going to be like they will show their emotions through like the passion. I feel like there's going to be a lot of chemistry and fire between you, but this person's like a stoic energy I'm getting here. You're going to know that they're attracted to you, but to them, they're very serious minded when it comes to their home. But in the bedroom, it's going to be different, obviously. So they're definitely devoted, though. That's how they're showing their love too. How they can be reliable, and like the life that they're building around you. They're very generous, very grounded. There's longevity with this connection. So, and just to go into your oracle cards, the twin flame here, trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them, right? So definitely this connection is very powerful with the Ace of Wands here. I feel like because of the Hierophant too, this is very spiritual connection too. So I feel like spirit is working behind the scenes also to make sure that you all will cross paths in a way. This definitely divinely guided. It's gonna have like a intense, like destined quality to it. Like you are meant to meet each other. It's like the way you will meet, it's gonna be really weird. Like you're gonna think back and be like, wow. It's like something orchestrated, this whole thing. Again, in this attraction, this is gonna be very emotional. You're going to feel like a soul deep connection with this person. A very sacred connection here. Definitely being led to each other by spirit, 100%. And then again, just the secrets card, just to go into again that Eight of Wands energy. I really feel like this is just confirming that energy of the fear that they had, right? The past relationships, there might have been again some deception, somebody suppressing feelings, again chaos maybe. And it's not about this person going, these secrets are not about this person's like dishonesty going towards you. This is about their past. This is tied to their past here. Again, this is like some hurt that they that's why I feel like they're doing some healing, a lot of spiritual work they're doing. And that's what they're the subconscious fear that they don't want this to happen again. So they're trying to do a lot of inner work. Right? They want truth in this connection. So just to go into it, this union, I love it. It's very spiritual, very grounded. This is a very committed person, a very devoted person. They want a connection, a union, a relationship that is chemistry. There's chemistry, there's passion, but it's also peaceful. They want peace in the home. They want the home to be sacred. And they want to share values with you. That's very important to them, because they know that that strong foundation will make this relationship last. It's going to have longevity when you both are sharing those same values and aligned on a lot of things, right? Again, with them and they want to have this with you also. They want this love, this connection to feel like home. They want you, they want to have this home with you, not only physically having the home, but spiritually having the home with you. And yeah, they're preparing themselves. They're making space for you. They're visualizing their home with you already, and they are manifesting it. This person is a manifester. And so are you. I feel like you're doing the same. And this is, you literally, the divine is working behind the scenes to have you both cross paths. Pile 3. All right. Everyone, this is your reading. I hope that you enjoyed and this resonated. Okay. I will see all of you soon. Bye.